How would you characterize the market of learning management systems?
It's a large market, I will say. There are definitely a very large number of LMS systems out there. And I think a lot of LMS systems with the core functionality that is pretty much the same, to be perfectly honest. There are some systems that are very regimented and you can only do this thing. And I think that is probably the largest pool of LMS systems out there. And then there are a few around sort of the edges of that where you can highly customize them. So I think from an LMS perspective, it's really identifying which ones are extremely rigid, you can only put in a course and track it and see them to complete, or ones that allow you to offer more complicated program requirements, for example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're already speaking to kind of these different systems that I find are sitting in different pools or different levels, you might say. So what do you think are common misconceptions about learning management systems?
I think people, when they come to these systems, they think that everyone is very different from the one that they've seen before. But I think if you look under the hood, a lot of it is defined by the fact that we all have to be SCORM compliant. So the under the hood is largely the same. We all have activities. We are all SCORM compliant. They all roll them up into things like learning paths or curriculum paths. Everyone has a different name for them. They're all pretty much the same thing. I think generally that core competency of most LMSs is not understood to be pretty much the same across all of them. It's where you get into how they support credits and re-enrollments and items like that where things really start to differ. But I think that there are a lot of core competencies that most LMSs have, and it's how you need to deliver it, and if there are any of the sort of bells and whistles that you need that go beyond that, they're really where you need to identify the differences.
Mm-hmm.